watching. What the fuck?
Look where he came out of. Watch this. We should talk about this shit.
What did he do?
He was on the run from the cops. He just hid in the garbage can for 3 hours.
And then in 3 hours?
Yeah.
Catapulting himself out of a dumpster about a block away from the Harris County Jail, and then took off running.
So 3 hours later, they still managed to get him on the chase?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oscar the Grouch would be proud, dog.
Dude, right? He is Oscar the Grouch, man.
Oscar the crackhead, but you did.
Crackhead the Grouch.
This is the guy I follow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do stuff like that. That
Yeah.
was not that good. That's fucking hella good.
And other weather details, making that tattoo look like it was carved right into your skin. Up next, we got origami tattoos. You guessed that this style is inspired by origami art, like the paper foldings.
You know what's funny? There's another guy who does this exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if he copied him.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people copy each other. They have no like
They totally do.
originality at all, bro.
Because they want their fucking numbers, man, I guess.
Up next, we have the celestial tattoo style.
Really?
Inspired by the cosmos, these designs incorporate.
Dude, that's basic bitch shit. Get the fuck out of here with this.
That's what that is?
Dude, hell yeah. I wouldn't even be talking about that. That just discredits you. Like these things I've done a million times. Okay, that's crazy, but-
Pop art style tattoos, and I personally just stumbled
Oh,
upon
you get messages, bro.
This style
My
takes
girl.
elements of realism and incorporates it with other pop art elements from people like Andy
I think I
Warhol.
know
Combining those
who
elements
he's
create a brand new, unique
posting right
looking
now.
tattoo
Yeah.
style. These tattoos are bold, colorful, they
So I've
can be
seen
playful
those.
and very
Really?
eye-catching.
Yeah.
And there's really no limit of what you could incorporate in this style of tattooing, which makes it really awesome. Here are some tattoo styles.
That was his send off, which makes it really awesome.
Yeah, dog. And he talks about like these are red flags for women. If guys have these tattoos, these are red flags.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he talks about.
About fucking dude.
Yeah,
I think so. Red flag, right? Tattoo red flag. You already know what that shit is, dude.
well, he was saying.
Fucking baby daddy on the chest right here. That means that dude's locked up.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just.
He was saying that if anybody has a clock or shackles on their tattooed on their wrist or their ankles, that they did hard time. That's a reflection of doing hard time.
Is he a tattoo artist? What's his background?
I don't know. I just follow him on the page,
I
bro.
don't, yeah, there's a little too much about like, cause, bro, the fucking clock. That's some basic ass shit that I've done a million fucking clocks. It's just some like basic shit that people get. It's the equivalent of like the male butterfly, I guess. Like
That's what it is?
what a butterfly is for a female.
Yeah.
That's what a clock and a rose is for fucking dudes.
Really? Because he was saying that if the clock has no hands, that means the guy's doing life in prison or some shit.
No, I guess in some fucking place, but you know what I've done a clock with no hands, and you know what the no hands meant?
No.
They couldn't figure out a fucking time to put on that shit. Literally. And the shit looked dope anyway, so
Yeah.
they're like, I'll figure it out later or not. I've done several tattoos like that where it's just like, that clock looks dope, man. You don't have to put time on it.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that they were saying that as a red flag for women. Guys, and then guys that have like brands like the Monster drinks, the emblem, the M. I think I heard that was meant for something else though.
I've heard that too.
Like it's racist or some shit.
There's racist ones. Like if you see Woody Woodpecker tattoo,
Oh, okay. I already know
yeah,
that
that's like some white power jail prison thing or something, right?
one. I think I heard of that one.
So is I think there's the white nationalist tattoos like it's like the pit bulls on the chains with the Grim Reaper holding them.
That's what that is?
Yeah, that's what they use as one of their symbols apparently.
Wow.
I only know because I did one, and then my coworkers were like, "You know what that is?"
Wow.
It's like, "Yeah, pit bull was chain. It's rock shit." They're like, "No."
Wow.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The Woody Woodpecker one for sure.
Yeah.
Was that like Pecker Woods or something like that?
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was a handful of other ones like that too. But I don't know. The for sure fucking red flag for the chicks. Yeah, this is baby daddy name on the titty. That's
Yeah.
definitely,
Baby
yeah.
daddy name. We're talking about like dollar signs. The kiss on the neck.
Oh yeah, but that's just cholo stuff. They get that stuff because it's like That's what Cholos do. They get the smile now, cry later masks.
Okay,
theater
it's more like a
masks.
culture thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. All right, it makes perfect sense. And it was something we were going to talk about, man. I can't remember. It was about something comedically because we were talking about sets. Jokes.
I remember saying it too. Like we should save that for the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the setup for jokes and how it compared to something. But I think we done that already. I don't fucking remember, bro. It's going to fuck with me now.
Yeah. If it comes back, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, man. I don't. And today, man, like it was.
Fucking New Year's Day, bro. This is our first episode of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
hell
is the
yeah,
first
man.
episode of the year.
Happy New Year's, Oats.
Happy New Year's, my man.
Hell yeah.
Rash, happy. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, it's gonna be a very, I think, life-altering year.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to it, even though it's, unfortunately, news-wise, it's starting off very.
It's fucked up, but that just gives us more shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's starting off pretty. 2025 is starting off pretty live, bro. It's like crazy with everything going down. Like hopefully, but hopefully the changes are gonna keep being positive. You feel me? Like I'd not start off bad. We shouldn't even dove into this. But I hope everything. Praying for everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Being positive. It's just hard. It's just hard to.
There was a Korean airline that crashed and killed 170 some people.
Yeah, and they were saying that supposedly they were saying that they might have lived if they, because the landing gear didn't go down, but they went straight down and the pilot did their thing, but there was a wall.
Yeah.
That they hit, and they said if the wall wasn't there.
Probably would have lived.
Probably would have lived. That's the thing. So it's sad, man, and like it's
sad. It's scary when like you were just in that place. Like I was just in
Korea.
Korea.
He was there, man.
I was thinking that because the planes take off really close to North Korea. So
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like you're looking on the little map and you're like, oh, that's like right there. There's a little plane here flying, and here's like North Korea.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
And can you actually look into North Korea or like look down and see it? Or
From
not?
the plane, I don't know. I didn't see
No,
anything.
okay.
Yeah. But they have the little map telling you where you are on the fucking, yeah, so you can see it. It's like right there.
Wow.
Like it looks like it's close enough to where they could, fire one of their ghetto ass missiles at you.
Wow. That's
Like we made this missile in a fucking shed.
See, and South Korea is one of the places I always wanted to go to.
South Korea's had it bad this last few months or something like that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
Really
the
unfortunate.
whole martial law thing and that fucking guy who.
And they got a new president, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the other one fucking, I forgot exactly what was happening, but I just remember them saying they were all rioting and shit and protesting.
Yeah, man. So that was really unfortunate, man. It's like, and it's one of the places I always wanted to go. That the usual places foreigners want to go,
Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah.
But in Thailand, or I was the Philippines or Thailand. It was one of those places where some of the foreigners got poisoned by the alcohol they drank.
Is that like the ping pong pussy place?
I don't know. But they were drinking
Damn.
the liquor, and then like I guess they had something in it, and that was it, bro.
It's fucked up.
We're starting off on a somber note, man. This is,
That's that shit, man.
Yeah,
But let's
yeah.
talk about us, dude, because our fucking lives seem like they're pretty fucking great.
you know what, man?
Things are going good, bro.
I have to say, yeah, things are looking up, man. I'm very. We got a show coming up pretty soon.
Hell yeah. What
On
show?
the
You?
eight-
Oh yeah, the 18th.
In the 18th. So I'm looking.
Thank you for putting me on.
No, man, I got
Fucking
you,
stoked on
man.
that.
I'm very forward to that. I'm just kind of like get out of my comfort zone, go to a different place where I don't know how the audience is gonna perceive me, but I'm looking forward to it. So I know I'm gonna have fun.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We have fun. They have fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of, cause me personally, when I do go on the road,
Yeah.
I like to Google where I'm going, what's around, what's kind of the hot spot, what isn't,
Of course.
so I can kind of have a good perception of when I go. I'm like,
We should film a little too.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely down for that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I think it's San Angelo. San
Okay.
Angelo. So I think I've been there, and if I don't, I remember. I know it's kind of close to South Padre.
Yeah.
It's in that area, bro. It's in that area, man. So
Nice. Yeah, man, that'd be fun.
yeah, it's gonna be fun to be in a different place, and I'm looking really forward to it. And I'm just like, I've been up since 5 a.m, so right now my brain is on even. I'm like this. I'm floating, dog. I feel like I'm just floating, bro. Floating right now.
It's cool, bro.
And what do you have going on?
Zeke put me on a show in February, a Valentine's thing.
Is that the Reds
Yeah, the Rads one.
and Las Cruces?
Then and then I think they put me on a show the day after, like when we come back from.
And the Chiba Hut, is it?
No, Chiba Hut's this weekend.
Oh man, it's gonna be. I like Chiba Hut.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a nice. It's a nice crowd there.
That's cool,
I
man.
mean, you're gonna do great there, bro. And the subs there are fucking great.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man.
The subs
You
are
know.
great, bro. I'm like,
Jeremy put me on that flyer, kind of weird.
oh yeah, he put you at the bottom there,
Put me at the
man.
very bottom with my face looking at his dick. I don't know what that's
I
about.
don't know that. Yeah, I saw the flyer. I was
Kinda-
like, yo,
And misspelled my name. Love you, Jeremy, but what the hell?
yeah, dog. I saw that. I saw it at the very bottom, bro. Like, it's like you staring at his penis and then like a sub sandwich above your
Yeah,
head.
dude. With my misspelled ass name.
Dude, that's, man. I was like, bro, you know what, dude?
I was like, next time I film something for you, it's gonna be off fucking kilter.
Yeah, man.
Be pointing at the subject's crotch.
See, but at least with your pick, at least you have a decent headshot. I got to get better headshots because I have transition.
Come through.
I'm gonna come through because I have those transition lenses.
Yeah.
The transition lenses, and I took my pics outside, so I look like fucking Morpheus. So every time on the fly, I look like, oh, I'm gonna give you the red or the blue pill. What the fuck?
You searching for the one?
Yeah, bro. I look like Morpheus, man. I'm like, I gotta get a new headshot, man. This is terrible, man.
Shit, I feel like we're all searching for the one punchline that fucking works.
Yeah, man.
You got a lot.
Yo, you just gotta critique that stuff and stack it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's the only way, man.
That's it, man. And it's the grind of it, man. Because right now, I think
I love the grind, by the way.
look,
You gotta love it, dude. If you don't love it, then
There's
we
no
wouldn't be
point.
doing this. Yeah.
nah, man.
Because there's a lot of it.
It's so much stuff. And then like recently, what happened with me, and I don't think we talked about it on the podcast about this Anthony special yet.
Oh, I don't remember.
And I think it was just a love you stretch. It's just a miscommunication.
Yeah.
Where I was supposed to go up, and the thing is, it's like basically you getting ready to go on the court and play, and right when you're about to go on the court, somebody tells you, nah, you sit down.
Yeah, you should tell them what happened. Like what?
So basically what happened is my boy Anthony was shooting a special, which came out great.
Yeah.
It came out great. He had two shows to film the special. I was on the first show, and I was supposed to be on the second, but there was a miscommunication on it. And right when I was supposed to go up, I was told I wasn't going to go up. So I already had the gears rolling. So once you have the gears rolling to what you're going to say, you're adapting to the room, you're reading the energy,
You're ready to go.
you're ready
Yeah.
to go, and somebody just cuts it off, and you have to shut all that off. You don't know where to channel that energy. And sometimes that energy will turn into anger.
Of course.
And it's basically what happened. I was just sitting there, but I didn't want to ruin my boy Anthony's night because it's his night.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to sit there and fester in it and be all angry at anybody, particularly. It's just hard to shut that off. So that was pretty much all it was. I just had to be like,
Yeah.
sit there, eat it, and I didn't want to be around with that kind of energy and even have the focus be on me.
Yeah.
Or people asking me what's wrong. Because that'd even get me more agitated.
Of course,
So I just decided to congratulate my boy, everybody in question, and just leave. It was just a mix-up. Me and Stretch, we talked it out like men.
Yeah, you guys figured it out.
Yeah, I didn't go on social media bashing nobody. I didn't go.
Nah, you
talking shit, and none of that, no bitch ass shit.
Because that has the opposite effect. It just makes you look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, the funny thing about it, and I talked about it before, when we were arguing outside, we took it outside. We didn't go and argue inside the venue.
Yeah.
We took it outside. We kind of set our differences. But in between, people were walking, and even though we were arguing, we would stop, be calm, and tell people, hey, no, you hope you can. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. You good? No, the show was great, wasn't it? You know, come to the next show that's coming. They have all these other shows, and I was still polite. I didn't shit on anything. I wasn't negative. I was still. And then we go back. As soon as people would pass, we go back into arguing again. And somebody, oh, yo,
That's funny.
Anyway, you see the show? Man, it was great, wasn't it? And another thing, motherfucker, you gotta understand. And we're like going back, but it was cool. And then at the end, we kind of squashed it. I was like, look, man, let me just decompress, bro. Eat some macadamia nut cookies, and I'll come back at you. But right now, I gotta go.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, that's what I do when I get agitated or I'm kind of frustrated.
Eat sweets.
I eat sweets, dog. The inner fat boy in me comes out, and I gotta eat sweets, dog.
You know, I think that it was fucked up. The situation was fucked up that it happened, right?
Yeah.
But overall, it was a good thing that you guys figured it out, because then it might not happen again to other people and to you or me or anybody. Do you know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
then they'll think about it, be like, oh, we can't be doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And and that's how you're supposed to handle a situation.
Yeah.
And like I said, I didn't want to make anybody look bad, because it would have been like a bad stain. And that place was really nice. Davenport's a really nice place to shoot stuff.
It's a nice spot, man.
Nice spot. I'm gonna use the word luxurious, just the layout, and
Very luxuriously swingers-esque.
so it has that vibe.
The couches and shit. You
Yeah.
don't know what the hell's been on there.
You know what I like
Yeah.
though? Like when you walk towards the bathroom, has that sign.
Yeah.
I think it says Champagne Dreams and Cocaine something.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. It says Champagne Dreams and something, but it just has a good vibe to it.
Oh, how was that show you just did? That had the vibe like that. Wasn't there couches, like a lounge thing or something?
Oh, we talking about the social lounge over there?
Yeah.
It was like a quaint little nice place, dog, but it was cool. Like,
Yeah.
everybody was attentive. It was their first show there, so they didn't really know how to throw introduction, and you know, they kind of just was kind of like passing the mic, like we were freestyling in a circle. But
I heard the host was like DJing like 5-minute sets in between.
yeah, in
guys.
between, yeah, and it was like, but she didn't know. It was her
Okay,
first
yeah.
time
Yeah.
doing it, because she didn't know how to really do a comedy thing. So she was like, "All right, we're taking a break and we're playing some music." And we're like, "Nah, you gotta
You
you
keep that
gotta
momentum.
keep it going." I was telling her,
Yeah.
you gotta keep it going, and I was telling her like, you can throw music on when we're going up.
Yeah.
So it makes it like, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Intro.
Yeah, so that was cool, man. That place was really nice. I never knew it existed. I mean, it's kind of small, bro. So I think where we're doing comedy, it's like a straight little, from the door up, like a little hallway kind of, and
Yeah.
it maybe fits 20 people, maybe
Damn.
25. So it wasn't that many
That's
people,
a cool, tight little crowd, though.
but it was good. Like it was good to have a mic there.
That's good, man.
Yeah. And speaking of mics, we're missing a couple, man.
Yeah. Started off the new year. We ended the last year with two of the longest running ones here, I guess.
Yeah, man. They props up to I always say her name wrong, so please forgive me. Yacinda. She had that Scenics Bar and Grill open up. She let the comics in, and I thank her for that, because that place helped me become a better comedian.
Yeah, she was real cool about that too, and that mic rarely skipped a beat.
No.
It was always open, even if there was like two comics, and that was the audience.
Yeah. It always was consistent. She kept us, gave us a place to practice. She kept us on our toes.
That was solid, man. Now we need some more mics though.
Yeah, we need some more mics. But one thing I love about that place, I always knew I was doing well.
Yeah.
When the cook would come out of the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when the cook and the other person come out the kitchen and watch you, that's when you know, okay, I'm doing good. Yeah, that despite everything, the ups and downs, all the arguments that happened there, all the stuff, it was fun, man. It was such a good vibe there. I'm gonna miss that place a lot. And I think we had Craft and Social. We both did that show, remember?
Yeah. I did good on that show.
Oh, yeah, great, bro. That was a good vibe, that show, man.
Hell yeah.
And Aaron Barber did a great job of putting all the little events together.
Yeah.
He had a short amount of time, but he really compressed everything. And man, I miss that place too, man. It was
It's a nice place, man.
that was
It's
an
fun.
avenue for comedy, man. It was really nice. So those are two places that it was bittersweet, bro.
Yeah, great send off though.
It was a great send off, but bittersweet. But you know what's funny? Like in between that was my boy Bustamante.
Yeah.
When they asked him to do crowd work and he started sweating and shit. I was like, you gotta, it was a thing where you had to do crowd work and he just started, sweat just started coming. Like, I started laughing so hard. Dog.
He's been doing comedy for a minute. You would think he would
Yeah.
just be able to jump in and be like,
But it was,
all right.
it was funny though. You could tell he was like, and he was sweating and then like the other dude said something out loud to him and then he kind of like, okay, and he got it back into his groove and he came back and forth at him. That shit was hilarious, bro. That and then when Tenali was doing her thing and then she called me out, I was like, I have nothing to do with this set. And she just said, Otis, and I was like, what am I, why are you throwing me in the mix? I have nothing to do with
save
that.
me.
I was like, I ain't saving you this time. She was like this, and I was like, get out of here. Don't be mentioning me in this. Throwing my name in the set, bro. Like, but it was still funny. But
Yeah.
I was still like, what you doing? Had nothing to do with that. And then when they blindfolded Paul,
Yeah.
that shit was hilarious.
Paul's a good comic, man.
Yeah, he is, man. They blindfolded his ass, and then he was like, still aware of his senses and talking shit. That was hilarious, man. That was hilarious. And then we were riffing at the end.
Yeah.
It was me, Anthony, Joe Rod, and my boy Guzman, who did really good that night.
Guzman's good,
Guzman
bro.
was like, he was on point. It was like a Tommy gun. Like,
Right.
I was like, dude, he was just on one that day, bro. I was like, I mean, I did my thing, but I wasn't on my thing like that. He was really on his thing. Him and Anthony, bro.
Yeah, didn't you have a cold or something like that?
Yeah, I was feeling like crap, bro. But even then, like, I had to be like Jordan in the flu game, man. He come through, man. Do my thing.
Come through, bro.
Yeah, man.
Professionalism.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Any highlights from last year aside from that stuff? What do you think?
Highlights?
Yeah, what do you
The highlights from last year, I have to say, is that I was happy I had to go on the road more.
That's good.
That was my highlight. I was on the road. I was consistently
That's right, because you went to Vegas and
Vegas. We went out, Austin,
South Padre run and shit.
South
you know,
Padre, Austin, some other spots outside of Austin. I met some cool comics.
You have a favorite spot you performed at?
Upstage Comedy Club.
Upstage? Where was that on that?
That was in San Antonio.
Okay.
That was my first headlining gig outside of El Paso to do a club, man. It was, man, thank God to Bobby, man, Bobby Smith, and he gave me a spot out there, gave me a chance to do
That's
my
your
thing.
first headlining gig, huh?
Yeah, it was fun.
That's fucking dope.
My boy, God bless his soul, that passed, Israel Garcia.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you see a picture of him. So that was an inspiration in itself. And then when I was nervous, before I went up and I went to the bathroom, I kind of looked up and I kind of prayed, dog. I said, hey, man, Israel, man, help me out on this one, bro.
Dope.
You know, and he did.
Hell yeah.
He did, man. And what were your highlights?
You know, this was my first year of doing comedy, you know?
Yeah.
So the whole year is just one big highlight, man. Even the first time I went on stage and ate a fucking bag of dicks, I still love that moment. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna
Yeah.
remember that shit forever because it's just fucking hilarious how like ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole situation is ridiculous.
When you eat it like that, it kind of,
Oh yeah, and I just do stuff. Like
Yeah.
I always kind of live my life like this, where I'm just like, I want to do something, figure it out. Let's just go fucking do it. So
Yeah.
I ended up at a club that wasn't a club that you're supposed to do your first runs at, apparently.
really?
Yeah, that's what my fucking comedy teacher, Taylor, fucking said. He was like, oh shit, okay, you did there. He said that club's usually like a second, third run of a joke.
Really?
Yeah, and I did my first run, first time.
Wow. And you ate a dick there?
Oh yeah, I ate a huge fucking bag of dicks, bro. It was crickets the whole fucking time, man.
Ooh.
And then right at the very end, I got like a pity laugh from somebody. You know, some
Okay.
joke I had about fucking shaving titties for tattooing, and then it was like, you know, we realize you got fucking Bigfoot titties. and then some dude in the back's like, ha!
Oh, I hate, man, those laughs are a trip.
I loved it though. I was just like, yes, thank you, fucking something.
Those laughs are a trip. When it's dead silent, I hear ha!
Yeah, but it was great. I needed that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would have fucking like, it wouldn't have stopped me, but like, if I didn't get that, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah. Start analyzing your life in the car. Like,
Yeah.
really? Mine really?
But then I realized too, like, a lot of it is performance too.
Yeah.
You know, I had no like performance skills with fucking telling jokes then. You know.
Yeah.
So it was like, so in my mind, I was just like, all these jokes are trash then.
Yeah.
You know, but really, I don't think they were all trash because I've told them to other people. Like, I told some to fucking Josh,
Yeah.
and I think I told you some.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, that's a fucking good premise. Like, that could be something. Yeah, I was telling Josh this stupid ass fucking joke I had that I did there about, it's about being half Asian again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like my parents are Southerners. My dad's from Texas and my mom's from South Korea. Which pretty much makes me Korean barbecue.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb as shit, right?
But yeah.
But if it's, I've told it to a few people and they're like, no, I actually like that.
That's not bad.
So I don't know. Who knows?
It's funny you talked about that.
Yeah.
Because when me and Josh, because we were doing the last brunch at Scenics,
Yeah.
we were talking about, it was him and his brother, and we were talking about, this is so stupid. We were talking about if a guy had an OF account.
Yeah.
And, but he's like, you basically would have like a holder, and you put your camera there, and you're basically doing this. And that'll be your OF account. And we were talking, about what if the dude did an OF account, but it was New Year's, and he was jerking off to the countdown.
That probably exists, man.
He's all like counting, like it was stupid. I was like, this is dumb. He's like, yeah, it'd be funny. We was like doing that, and like as soon as we busted, like, Happy New Year! All these fireworks come out. He goes, ah. And we're like, this is the most stupidest stuff. This is dumb, bro. This is dumb. And like he said, like he did the ball drop, he would just take his testicles out of his underwear.
That's the ball
like,
drop?
Just ball drop.
That's fucking hilarious.
And he just lay it down like that. I was like, stupid, bro. So I was like, this is what we talk about, bro? This is. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, we're something wrong. That's like, something's wrong with us, dog.
Well, it's just funny, dude. I don't know. It's entertaining.
But something is wrong with it.
It's like, would you really want to hang with someone that didn't find that funny, though? You know?
Yeah, but just the thought of that.
Yeah.
I was driving home like, this is what we thought about. We're eating brunch thinking about if a guy had an OF account and he was doing that on New Year's. Or Christmas, he had a mistletoe on his dick or something. Something's wrong with us, man. We need help, man. Something's wrong with us, dog.
Man.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, highlights too, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole year, kind of just one big highlight, I think. Everything was fucking great.
It has to be, bro. You know what? I had my ups and downs this year, but I have to say, no matter what, dog, I always kept an even keel in the right mind.
Yeah.
No matter what, dude, I was just like, I'm good. Even though this is happening, I'm like this. I'm all right. I'll be okay. And what was that mindset, bro? I'm like, from now I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's that movie, bro? Is it The Office?
The show?
No, not The Office. It's Homeboy. It's the tip of my tongue. It's a classic movie where Homeboy was like working like a office job or whatever, and then he gets hypnotized.
Oh, I don't remember what exactly that one was.
You know what I'm talking about? He gets hypnotized to not give a fuck.
Yeah, I remember.
And Homeboy his boss always has that mug. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to, if you can work this weekend, yeah.
Oh, Office Space.
Office Space,
Yeah.
that's it.
That movie's the shit, bro.
Well, and that's when he like, that's the mentality I'm going into it with. I have the Office Space mentality now. Where I'm just like this. Something happens and I'm just like even if a girl was like this, I'm breaking up with you, I'd be like, all right, we're good. And I wouldn't even trip. I'd just be like this. Okay. That's the mentality I have right now.
Yeah.
That the mentality he had where he just didn't give a fuck.
Now, you know, this 24 was constantly moving for me. Just constantly moving and doing stuff.
Yeah.
And I even like the two women that I fucking like met that I actually vibed with were fucking solid. I'm down with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even though it didn't really like nothing panned out on some of that.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Wait.
24 is a good year.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Even the women you do vibe with, sometimes there's always these awkward stipulations. You feel me? So it's like you're vibing, but you're just like, but at the same time you appreciate that they were honest with you, even though you're like, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
The first one wasn't. She became honest, but she wasn't that honest to begin with. But we had a bit of chemistry too, so it was nice,
Yeah.
But luckily, to be real, I'm glad that one didn't go further than it did, because it barely went anywhere, and the way she made it sound like was like we had been dating for a minute, and I'm like, bitch, we went on 2 dates. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's considered crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's super crazy.
That's crazy.
But that's probably like fucking when, why it was just nice even hooking up, where it's like, oh, this is great, because you know how crazy tastes good.
It does. It does taste good, but guess what? It'll kill you.
Seasoning.
It'll kill you.
Yeah.
It'll give you high blood pressure and fucking high cholesterol and maybe a stroke. But you're like this, it's still delicious.
That's why, I think maybe it's like fucking bombing. The more you fuck with it, like the less it matters.
Yeah. I think, and as you get older and you go through experiences, you handle things different than you did when you were younger self.
Yeah. So this kind of, and dude, especially being older, like I'm used to everybody having fucking way too much baggage. Dude, dating my age, it's like, fuck, man. Like, all right, you don't have 3 kids, okay?
Yeah. It's like basically going on an airplane thinking everybody's going to have a carry-on, dog.
Dude, and fucking like 3 check-ins.
Yes. And that's how it is, man. That's how it is, and you just got to realize how you want to deal with it.
I'm just, it's the chemistry thing, man. As long as there's that, because that has been so fucking rare for me. I don't fucking vibe with like a lot of fucking, like the chicks that like me.
Yeah.
I don't end up liking them. You know what I mean? Like or it's like if I knew like there's not that full like fucking like connection.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like surface level and shit like that. And then once like surface level goes away, then what you got? It's just like, all right. You kind of dread their texts after that. You're like,
you end up with a lot of regret at that point, dog.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. What am I doing?
That's the whole thing. Why I don't want to hook up with people I don't want to hook up with, like sport fucking.
Yeah, because as when you're younger and stuff, you kind of already been through that.
Yeah.
So you kind of like.
It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like, because I don't like them, and then maybe they like me, and then we just had sex, and then I'm just like. Fuck.
Yeah, but you don't feel bad until after the climax.
Of course.
You're like this. You don't go, this is so wrong.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
this is so wrong. I
This is
should
so
be
wrong.
doing this. Turnover. This is so wrong.
No, hell nah, dude. I'm just fucking thinking, no way.
Yeah, man. But it's like that sometimes, dog. Love is crazy like that. Or I wouldn't call it love, just relationships in general.
Yeah, that's the beginning shit. Love is on another level of shit. Because
That's
once you fall in love and then that shit gets fucked, that's like depression.
But you know what I've noticed, dog? It's like now it's like some people have kind of checked out to it.
What do you mean?
Like people don't like they're saying there's less people in relationships now.
Yeah, I heard that.
People not jumping into it, like people not, especially like I don't know if I think it's mostly men that are not really approaching women anymore, and there's no.
Dude, especially American standards, it's all fucked.
Yeah, it's like, and vice versa. A lot of the women ain't approaching men either. It's kind of like everybody just kind of quit trying, dog.
Yeah, fucking what was it, Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
He'll explain all that shit. Yeah, all the shit he talked about is why this shit is fucked. The interviews he would do, and they'd be like, I want a man who makes $200,000 a year and shit. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
4 kids and a medium wage job? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, you just gotta, I'm not saying you have to settle. This is just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But it's like, you have to kind of like, you don't have to lower the bar, but you have to somewhat compromise.
That's if that's what you want. You know what I mean? Or you fucking passport bro that shit and go get you a mail order bride.
But even the passport, you could do that. But even the people, the foreigners overseas, they're up on game.
Yeah.
They play some of the foreigners. You go over there thinking they're gonna be at the word they use the word submissive, but they just play the game. They're like this. I'm gonna milk this foreigner dude for what he thinks, for everything he has. I'm gonna milk him.
Yeah.
So it's just I think you don't have to. I guess the word is compromise, but you should be able to be more realistic because all that. If you can't live up to somebody's expectations, how you expect somebody to live up to yours?
What do you think about like the multiple partner thing, and being in that sort of situation?
If both parties agree upon that, then
Yeah, but you personally, you're like, fuck it.
me personally, I don't like sharing my cookies.
That's
like
what
sharing
I'm
the person,
saying.
bro.
It weirds me out. You know, we talked about what was going on
Yeah.
with my shit, and yeah, I don't. Well, everybody's honest, so it's all good. Mad respect, but
I can't.
you know what I mean? I get weird. I don't know how to not be weird about that.
I can't. Me personally, I can't
Yeah.
share cookies and I can't share a person, bro. That's just me. So I'm like, look, I can't, bro.
I feel like it's women that have multiple dudes or something. I guess so. No, I guess if you're fucking good at having game, then dudes be having like multiple chicks and shit.
multiple chicks too.
Yeah.
I think it's just if your mentality is
We should interview a chick about this and see how she feels the other way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
we get both sides of it.
yeah, like if you know, your dude has fucking like you're just one of three or whatever.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. But it's just like I said, it all depends on the individual, dog. Because a lot of people don't want to be tied down to the point.
No.
You're a free agent until you don't want to be a free agent no more.
That's
So if
a
you don't
weird
want to be
thing.
tied down and you set the rules on top of it, and the person knows what it is before they go into it, then you kind of have to accept it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not like the stipulations, but you gotta
No,
be like,
but
eh.
you might like the person, like especially
Yeah.
if you got chemistry with them, and you know,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You just kind of fucking feel it out. It's like surfing, I guess.
yeah,
You either ride that wave or you don't, and so I'll see where it takes me.
yeah. Or you could get drowned by it, dog.
I'm fine. I'm a good swimmer.
All right. I'm just saying. But hey,
That could be anybody.
that's what I'm saying because I've been on both sides of that. So
Yeah.
where it's like I think
I've been there before.
I dated a girl that was like her excuse that she was a Gemini, but it was like that, bro. It was like she was
I know how to deal with Gemini. Geminis and Scorpios are my people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to it at the time. Now I kind of do, but at the time I was younger, so I didn't know how a person could be on and then shut it off so quickly. But she told me the deal. She's like, well, I like you, but I'm still messing with my ex, so that's the way it's gonna be. And I'm like this. And then he was a piece of shit. Yeah, he wasn't all that great of a guy, but she said, you don't understand. We have this weird thing.
I feel like that's easier to deal with if you were like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
What do you do if that person's cool and you actually like him too? You're like, this guy's awesome, actually. Fuck.
Then it's even you can't say nothing. It's
No.
what it is, bro.
Is that how people end up in the fucking, polyamorous marriage or whatever? They just
Yeah.
all know each other, live in the same house, happy. They're like, you're actually a good guy. Fucking,
Yeah,
let's fucking hang out.
yeah.
That's still fucking weird to me.
Yeah, you have to have that open mind to what's the word? I'm trying to use the word. It's not it's like polygamy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
You have to
I
be
get-
open to
yeah.
that shit. And me, I can't, bro. Especially if it's something fine, I can't share it. Nah, she ugly. All right, go ahead.
She got a great personality.
Right, I'm like this. And I'm sure women think the same way. He might be a good lay, but he ugly. Just like, you ain't sharing with anybody. I don't care. But if it's somebody like you vibe with, they look good.
Yeah. It's like
you don't
she
wanna
looked
share
good,
it.
great personality, but she's got other people. I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah.
2 out of 3, I guess.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah. It's one of those things where you just gotta kind of go with the flow, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're saying, you have to go with the flow.
You go with the flow. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the end, it's your choice to do or not do. So,
I
and
totally.
like I was saying before, I'd rather see where it fucking goes
Yeah,
than anything. Because I could just be doing nothing, and that's not fun.
that too.
I like doing stuff.
Yeah, no, doing stuff, man. I can see you like doing stuff. Dog.
Yeah. That's how I ended up fucking like with everything in my life is because it's like, yeah, let's fucking try that.
Yeah.
Let's see if it fucking sticks. And then it's like, all right, I like doing this.
Hey.
Yeah, bombing on stage with shitty ass jokes. Yeah, I fucking like doing this.
Hey, been there, done that. So
But yeah, eventually they get better though.
they do get better.
Because if they didn't, then man, you really have self-hate.
Yeah, when they're consistent like that, dog. There's been time. The only thing about comedy that trips me out about this is just like how one room can just be so different. How you're in one room, you
Yeah.
murder and kill. In the same night, you go to a different room. That same joke does nothing. That's nothing, bro. And then you work that way till you have one joke that. And I've seen one joke kill in multiple rooms.
Right.
And that's just a beautiful thing to see. When, like one guy could take any joke, he might change it, critique it depending on the audience. Still hits the same.
I think, so Adam was talking about this yesterday about like, headlining and just like what it is when you're a comic and,
Yeah.
things. Like, ultimately, there's the one thing that we all know, just be fucking funny, right?
Yeah.
But the other thing that you'd like, I hear like celebrity comics talk about this shit. It's the one thing they always say is like, how many tickets you sell? How many tickets you sell that motherfucker out,
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, that's also the game.
Asses and seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you sell tickets? You know what I mean? So I think I've been thinking about this for a while too. It's like, all right, so when you make moves that eventually it's like the moves I'm making are to bring me to a place where we can fucking pack a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like at some point everybody's funny. If you've been doing this long enough and you're into your craft, you're gonna get funny.
Yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt.
But then if you don't focus on the fucking business side, it don't matter how funny you are if fucking nobody's there to see it.
That's true. You might always be talking to the mirror to yourself. Yeah.
Mash your notes. Come see our show. Come see us perform at a fucking venue near you.
Yeah. Yes.
Request us.
You'll see us together.
Hell yeah, that's
So,
right, man.
And it's gonna be funny. I apologize. I'm fucking so tired right
You
now.
don't have to apologize, man. Just
I'm
fucking,
I've been up since
it's what
5
it
in the
is.
morning, bro. I'm just out of it, but I'm still here because I love doing this shit.
Same. I'm
Yes.
fucking dealing with being weird about that whole situation.
Bro, you put some Drake on, dog.
Yeah, no.
Put some
I don't
Drake,
wanna
dog.
be like weird like that.
Put some Drake on. Be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
Oh, I got a different version of Drake that I like listening to.
Which one?
It's not Drake. It's I like listening to Benny Sings.
Who's Benny Sings?
His weird looking motherfucker. That it's kind of like Hall and Oates ish.
It's old school?
No, that's the thing. So when I was listening to Hall and Oates a bunch, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, nobody makes music like this anymore. And then I found motherfuckers making music like this.
Benny Sings?
So Benny Sings makes music like that, like yacht rock type shit, but like it's current.
Really?
Yeah, and some of these songs are fire.
I gotta hear this stuff.
Yeah, I'll play some.
I'm intrigued right now.
Not all of them are fire.
Yeah?
But like, yeah.
A good.
And I don't want to say that. I don't want to say Benny's ugly, but he's definitely he has a look, which lends to the whole thing.
Oh, so he stands out in the room.
When you're looking at him like, damn, Benny, you sure you got a good voice, probably a great personality.
Oh man, I gotta check this
You
dude
gotta
out.
see this shit, bro.
I
Benny
gotta-
sings this shit. I've been listening to it for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta
What's up?
do a riff on that.
Oh yeah.
We gotta do a riff on that, dog. That's gonna be. We got a riff
Yeah. Let's do riff and roast.
right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck yeah. What
Alright.
do you got first?
Riff and roast. Well,
Let's riff on something.
I gotta play the video.
Okay.
Let me see. And then we'll do a split. I'll try to shut up. Like fucking with the podcast talking about it. Shut the fuck up. Well, you can edit shit out, right?
Yeah, we can put it in the fucking
Hold on.
video separate.
Yeah. I wanted to. Oh, thank you, Cuz Buzz.
Goose booze?
Cuz Buzz. Come on, Otis. No. I have her on my fucking pictures.
Gus is funny, man, because he's young, but like the way he looks sometimes, he could play different roles. You'd be like, you're a 37-year-old man at least.
He has an old stature to him.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he could easily play roles that were older or fucking younger.
Yeah. But he, when he was shooting the special, he had his director vibe. Because he was on it, bro. You could tell he was all over the place. Then Stretch was in his producing mode, so he was all over the place. So I felt that they were all into, like, making everything great.
I think what Gus was doing was more of a producer role than a directing role when he was running around like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for him to do that. What that shit, when he did it, though, when he was all,
Yeah.
shooting that, he was all right, shooting at things.
Oh, no, that was dope.
I was like, that was cool. He's all. And I always wanted to do that. That little
Clapper.
the clap thing. What do they call that thing that you start a scene with in the movies? Is there a name for it?
Yeah, marker? I don't fucking remember.
Is it a marker? Like it's like this. All right. Like
Marker, clapper. I think there's a name for it.
no.
I don't remember though.
That's fucking cool.
But it's basically to sync the sound and the image together.
That's what it is?
Yeah, that's why it claps.
Ah.
Yeah, because when you go like roll camera, roll sound, and then fucking you mark that shit. Because the clap, when you see it in editing, you'll be able to sync the sound up with the clap.
Ah.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, I sync it to the image. Pack.
Oh, that's what that's for. See, I would have known that. See?
Yeah, some film shit. And then that's why it also has like what it is written on it. So you could see this is, it'd be like, all right, this is fucking take one, for, scene B or whatever.
Okay. All right. See, I'm learning something I didn't know, man.
If these are like mountains of fucking amount of shit to do projects like this.
Yeah.
So that's why everything's like that. Because organization is the only way you can do any of this stuff. Yeah, imagine it wasn't organized. You wouldn't know what the fuck scene, take anything, what
No,
you were
you'd be
even
all
looking at. You'd be like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
It'd be all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. So you gotta
Wow.
organize. Even our podcast is organized like this.
Oh, man. It's great. I guess didn't know it went down like that. Oh.
Yeah, let's riff on some shit. Let's test this out.
All right, let's test it
If it
out.
doesn't work, then we'll just erase it.
Yeah. Riff on this chick.
We not the same. Come to the club, I start making it rain like, bitch, can't do what I do. Walk in the mall, you get mighty confused. Bitch, you number two. I'm at the phone making sure that you lose. If I'm a dump, then I'm chasing no green.
What do you got
I
on her?
just
What do
think
you got
it's-
on her?
Bitch, we not the same. Come to the club, I start making it rain
I don't know if it's that time of the month or something, but even then, low key, this ain't that bad, but hearing it consistently will drive you insane. What you think?
I think, like, is someone dating her? Like, what if you were her fucking dude and shit? You know? Like, how would that relationship be? Nah?
I don't know, dog. It's one of those deals where it's just like I wouldn't.
She's pretty thick.
She's thick though. That's where she gets a lot of views, but she sounds like my second grade teacher.
Oh, my God.
When you talk to her when she's doing a lesson,
You think she wrote this? You think she writes any of this stuff?
I think she does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But she got a dude who writes it and he's like, yeah.
No, I think she writes her own lyrics, dog. And the thing is, this is where rap is heading. So my daughter was listening to this, and I was just like this.
Oh, that's your daughter's shit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense because, like, fucking Shoreline Mafia and fucking all those guys,
Yeah.
they rap weird.
But like this.
In a similar vein, yeah. And their shit's bars, though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think she? Besides all the yelling, you think she's spitting bars?
I can't really understand what the fuck she's saying. All I hear is, bitch, how's it gonna do? Making it rain. Can't do what I do. You're number two? Is that what you
Yeah. We're at the same. Bitch to the club, making it rain.
You know, on that kind of bar stuff?
Yeah.
I guess. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I used to listen to fucking Gucci Mane talk about selling crack and stoves and shit.
Yeah, but you understand what the fuck he was saying. I don't understand this shit.
It's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's that basic, I'm making it rain and going to the club.
Yeah.
Like, these kind of lyrics would have been fire in, like, fucking, like, I don't know, 2007.
Lil Jon
Shit
era?
they were people were rhyming about.
Yeah. But now it's like, I don't, not being a hater, I just don't, I feel like I'm being yelled at.
It's that move she does. It keeps making me think of that fucking that kangaroo.
Oh, yeah.
When he took the dog and then it was like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't fuck with her. She was scared shit of me, guys. I would not fuck with her, bro.
introduce her to your mom and shit. Like,
Imagine.
Here's my lady. And then she's all normal, right? And then your mom comes across a video of her doing this shit. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know what category of rap you would put this under.
Fucking, I don't know.
PMS rap?
Abuse rap? Yeah.
When I saw this, I was all like, what the fuck? But it tripped me out. But I was still, and people in the comments think it's low-key fire, bro.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that vein.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not my cup of tea and shit. A lot of things aren't my cup of tea, but like I could see this like having an appeal.
I could listen to it maybe once, maybe twice, but consistently no.
Nah.
I couldn't do it.
It kind of makes me like, it's kind of cringy and then I laugh too.
All right.
Her kangaroo move.
That was funny. That's the funny part. I think on my behalf on this, I need to do more riffing. I was more like, and trying to analyze what the fuck I was watching. You were doing more riffing. I was.
I
Just
got
like,
a couple in there.
Yeah, I was just like, but I'm just like, this is what rap has become.
Well, you remember like, what, a handful of years ago it was all fucking like, that's when Lil Uzi Verts and Lil Peeps and all that, and it was just super depressing and emo and shit. But that was like the kind of the pinnacle.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sort of still there, but like it was like all there for a minute, you know, where everything was just.
You know who I think started it, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind giving him the credit.
Ooh.
Kanye. 808 Heartbreaks.
I love 808 Heartbreaks.
I think that's what started it.
Yeah.
I think that's
The,
what
the
Kanye.
one like fucking single off that track is still one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's the perfect guy breakup. That's the breakup joint.
That is the kind of music I like. This sort of fucking like moody, depressing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll rock this shit for a while and just be like, yeah, yeah. And I won't even be sad about anything. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Feelings. I feel shit.
Yeah, that's when I was younger. That was like one of my
That's the beat on that. It's hard.
yeah. He had a different sound to that shit, so it brought a different. And even like, but it was a depressing album. But I know it was after his mom passed. But it was like Bad News,
Yeah.
Love Lockdown.
Yeah.
Those are the shit where I was just like this. Yeah.
Do you see the fucking Donda documentary thing? So
Was it good?
you see why he is the way he is.
Oh really?
His mom's, bro. You take those elements of Kanye where you're just like, wow, you're really an artist. You're out there.
Yeah.
You see his mom, you're like, oh, you're that part of him.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very interesting.
Wow.
Definitely, yeah.
So okay. So I think he was the 808 Heartbreaks. I think was started the Juice WRLDs, Little Peeps, all that stuff. I think it kind of branched. I ain't saying they were, but I'm sure they listened. Like Kid Cudi too.
Kid Cudi for sure.
Kid Cudi was like in that era
Well,
where
because
it's
if
like
you listen to fucking Lil Peep, it's more like goth. You know? I'm gonna be my boy.
yeah, but I think it branched off from
Lil
Kid
Peep was
Cudi.
sick, bro. I don't know if you listened to any of that
Not
shit.
really, I
Yeah.
haven't. Was it
You
good?
should check
Yeah?
out a playlist, bro. Like, he had some fire-ass tracks where I was just like, hell yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a listen.
And I'm not like the hugest fan of that kind of stuff, you know?
Me neither, but
Lil Peep, yeah, dude, he had hooks that were solid. And some of these songs, they were just on this sort of like, if you were a fucking vampire,
Yeah.
this would be your shit. Switchblades, something. It's just like, yeah, fuck yeah.
yeah, this is stuff that be
Drink some
playing.
blood.
Stuff be playing in the background while
Yeah.
like Wesley Snipes' blade is cutting your head off.
It will work.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it, dude, hot vampire chicks, and then you fucking play some Lil Peep, dude, it would fit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That sounds fucking hot, actually. Maybe make an OnlyFans that's like that.
It'll probably work.
We're casting hot vampire chicks
Make some bank.
for a new project.
Yeah, but I think Kanye branched off all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's in that era. There was an era of music when it was like that. I'm not too much into it, but I understand it. And I'm not a hater to it. I like how music sometimes it changes. I might not necessarily like it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Want to hear some new beats I made on the fucking little
Yeah.
sample thing? There's stuff that we could potentially use
Yeah.
for things. Let's see. So I made some that are like a couple cinematic ones, but I've been making more like these sort of guitar-y country ones.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here? Get out of here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's a cinema one. This one maybe for a movie. Kind of scary, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice though.
It is. Sounds like it should be on a movie.
Yeah, that was the idea. Maybe
Yeah.
use this for another project.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
This is another movie one.
I can see it too.
And I think that might be it.
Like when something sinister happens, you can play that.
Right?
Yeah.
There's another country one.
Little Nas
Simple
X.
little. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. We'll get rid of that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's another one too.
Sounds Post Malone-ish.
Yeah, I'm
I
down
like
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
We're scratching that little Nas X one though.
Ah.
But I think the first one was kind of sick because it's corny.
But it sounds like that new country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit thumps too. There's 808s in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, beats.
Beats, man. Throw some of them on the podcast too, man.
Yeah, that's what I was playing, so we can get a variety of shit.
Yeah.
Let's bust out the list of fucking things. So we had Rip and Roast, Gripes and Flowers.
Yeah.
We could gripe about someone, gripe or something.
That's when we got to come up with topics.
Yeah,
And I know what?
we already kind of griped on shit.
We kind of gripe on shit,
Yeah.
but I honestly, the next time I'm gonna be. I got so much shit, I just can't remember it. So
What about
next time.
flowers? Who deserves the flowers?
Oh man. You know what?
We should probably research and think about that more.
Yeah. There's a lot of
What were you
cats.
gonna say? Yeah.
Well, I think, people like Denzel Washington and stuff. I think Denzel deserves some flowers. Everything he's brought to the game, cinematically, just his whole aura, dog.
You know what, man? You deserve the flowers.
For
You've been
what?
keeping it real and fucking grinding your ass off, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying,
that.
man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, because you never gave in to any bullshit. You fucking handled things like a man. You put it down for 2024.
Thanks, man.
Putting it in for 2025.
I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
bro. So you deserve flowers, bro. Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
That's what I'm
You too, man. You've been grinding for a minute,
Thanks, man.
and you got the cinematic eyes, I call it. So
I feel the urge for that, the energy, the excitement for that again.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to do some stuff, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to everything, bro. Like, I don't think God brought me this far to drop me off here. I know it's cliche to say, but I honestly think that even some things I'm just like, I'll still keep pushing, man. Plus, I made a promise to a friend, and
Hell
I
yeah.
gotta keep it. And I gotta keep it. Before he passed away, he was like, and I told him I was gonna do it, so I can't go back on my word, man. So
You know the motto I've been living by for a little while now, maybe a few years?
what was that?
It's just the no bad days, bro. There's no bad days.
Yeah.
Every day I fucking wake up, just like, fucking another great day, man. No bad days.
Yeah.
And the reason why Aside from trying never to put out any negative energy or whatever.
Yeah.
Roasting's different. It's still positive.
That's positive.
Yeah, it's making you laugh and shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's because, we grew up with like video games and shit. Video games always had tutorial shit to fucking bring you to that next level. And that's what our lives like. That's why there's no bad days. That's just a tutorial day.
Yeah. That's right.
That's some learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, bro.
Prep you for the fucking next great day.
Yeah, bro. It does make you stronger. It does, I have to say. There's a lot of times I'll be sitting in my car like, but I'm thinking about, if I quit, then all the people that maybe that want me to quit will be happy. I don't want that.
Hell no.
I want
you're
them
not
to-
going to be happy.
Yeah.
There's no quit, man.
I want them to be miserable. So why would I sit there and satisfy them? So let me just go ahead and walk into this room and make them miserable. So I figure you're not getting it off that easy.
Hell no, man. Hell no.
Nah, so it's better to keep it that way, bro.
Yeah, no bad days, dude. That's why
Yeah, man.
everything's tutorials. Yeah. Never know. Situations like whatever you're dealing with now, it might lead you to something that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree, bro. And that's why I'm keeping the mindset I keep. I'm not going to change anything. I'm already.
Oh, yeah, man. More headlining gigs for Otis.
Yeah. Total.
Just fucking make it happen, bro.
Yeah. I totally agree. All right, man. I'm spent.
Yeah. We done.
I wish I had more energy, but I have nothing.